The 2019 Meadowbrook Junior High girls soccer team. What an amazing group of young ladies. They lived their team verse. If they did all things without grumbling or arguing, they would become blameless and pure children of God, without fault in a warped and a crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky. This group of ladies sure did an awful lot of shining. Not that I want to measure them up against other teams that I've been blessed to be part of, but this group was 16-0. They set records for Meadowbrook in most wins and in an undefeated season during the 2019 campaign. Far beyond that was the maturity that this group showed. It was led by a group of eighth graders, but the 7th graders and the 6th graders also shined like stars in the sky. This was a group of young ladies that got along on the field and off the field, inside the schoolroom and out wherever they were when they were communicating and fellowshipping with each other. The fact that they went 16-0 leads you to understand that they had great stats. We had 83 goals scored with 26 assists, and almost every player on the team got a chance to score. 7 of the 16 games were actual shutouts. They played some very difficult teams along the way. In fact, a number of those teams had players that were older than our 6th through 8th graders, and they fought hard and won each and every game. They also traveled to Mifflintown to participate in a play day, a bunch of junior high teams, and they went there, played all day long. They only had 2 subs. They had a fantastic day, and while the varsity team was in Wyalusing, they won each and every game at that tournament. The future is super bright. If you look at these young ladies, the junior high girls, the junior high soccer girls at Meadowbrook Christian, they led with their feet, and more importantly, they serve God with their hearts. God bless, and great success to all of them.
Hello, junior high families. Welcome to the presentation of the awards for the junior high boys. Just to start us off here, we're going to give a quick recap of the season and how it went. Season was a good season for the boys. We really saw, I think, a lot of growth, both skill-wise and together and team unity-wise. The team played well together and really just accepted whatever concept the coaches would throw at them. If we wanted to play a defensive game, they accepted it. If we wanted to play a more offensive-minded attacking game, they accepted it and worked hard at it. The team had lost quite a bit, as quite a few of the ninth graders this year filled in, but there was a lot. But boys stepped up, boys filled in, and were able to play hard and played well. Me and Coach Millett were very proud of the progression they showed and are very excited for next season and for this group of boys as they come on up. Thank you and have a good night.
The 2019 varsity Meadowbrook Lady Lions soccer team. What an amazing blessing to be part of this program. Myself and each and every one of the other coaches are more than honored to be part of these ladies' lives each and every fall. This group was led by 4 seniors, 9 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 4 freshmen. Coming into the year, they had a huge challenge at hand, and that was to learn a completely new playing style. While the year started off relatively solid, we ran into a patch just around mid-season and lost 3 of 4 games. We found ourselves 8-4 heading into the strength of our schedule. But these young ladies, with amazing heart, pulled things together and finished the season strong. They were so much better than just the foot skills on the soccer field. The team verse was Philippians 2:14-15, that by being blameless and pure, being focused on God, that they would have the ability to shine like stars, not only during the soccer season, but well beyond that in their everyday lives and as they grow and develop into the plans that God has for them. As they entered the second half of the season, they took amazingly strong wins at North Penn Mansfield in a very dismal, rainy day with a 4-1 win. They went on a few weeks later to beat Muncie High School on a Saturday evening 5-4 in a game that was quite exciting. Then we went through the rest of the season, including the ACA tournament, and ended up losing to Northumberland Christian 2-3 in a game that we had many opportunities to be able to win that particular game. But the highlight of the year, I'm sure everybody would say, was beating Millville in district quarterfinals 2-1, and for the first time in school history, making it to the district semifinals for this amazing Christian school sitting in Milton, Pennsylvania. These girls are an amazing group. We love each and every one of them. We wish each and every one of them great success, as I know they will have, and God has major plans for each and every one. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the memories. And as you move on, remember varsity soccer, Meadowbrook Christian 2019.
Gentlemen, as this reaches you, I hope that you are all healthy and having a solid finish to the school year. It has certainly been a crazy finish to things. Obviously, this is not our usual award ceremony, but we will make it the best it can be from distance. So let me just first start by saying how proud I am of all the hard work that you put in this year. Obviously, it was a very tough season for us, one that didn't turn out quite like we had hoped, but that does happen from time to time. Many times during games that we looked excellent, just weren't able to finish things off, and just the way the ball bounces sometimes. Guys, get your work in this summer, and we'll see you next year. this is pretty obvious. Dylan has excelled for 4 years of varsity soccer and many years before that. Dylan leaves Meadowbrook as the all-time leading goal scorer with 130 goals, which is staggering. This year he had 41 goals and scored 53% of the team's goals. Dylan at times has been tough to coach, but this year was great, even in the midst of a tough season. His leadership this year, especially in practice, grew by leaps and bounds, which I am most proud of. His willingness to find humor in any situation always kept a smile on my face. Dylan will leave a hole in our team that will be extremely difficult to fill. Dylan Stokes, you are our MVP.
I see that.
We'll be right back.